Hi vibes everyone. Today we're going to be doing a video, as you read by the title, explanation of the yin and yang energy. I'm not sure what exactly prompted me to do this video. I kind of am sure. A lot of it has been showing up in my life recently, so I felt an urge to put this out for explanations to others. A lot about balance and a lot about yin yang energy and stuff like that has been coming up often, so most of the time when that keeps coming up, it's something that needs to be shared or something that I need to share. As always, I'll be looking at my little notes and whatnot, so we're gonna just get started. So basically the gist of yin and yang, most people understand, is balance, where the light is into the darkness and the darkness is into the light. Pretty much what this is yin energy is the dark energy, feminine, divine feminine goddess energy, and then the yang energy is that dark, is that light, masculine energy, forceful energy, you know, things like that. The thing is with yin and yang, it's a lot more than balance. It's a lot more than duality. It's a lot more than dark or light, but it is the only, those words are the only way that we can put them in human comprehension, pretty much. I'm gonna be looking at my little notes and whatnot because this is how it came to me in understanding, still in human comprehension and explanation or whatever. So I'm just gonna read off my list. Hopefully it makes sense, and I'll probably try to explain what things are as I'm going through the list. The thing is, I'm gonna start with the yin energy, which is that dark energy, which is the female energy, which is that, you know, truth energy type of thing. Most people fear the dark. If you think about it, most people fear the dark because it is the unknown. So the unknown is the unseen, or the unseen is unknown because you don't know what it is if you can't see it, right? I feel like that's why most people fear the dark, or like energy that is dark, because it's not unnecessarily always evil or always bad, things like that. Dark energy is not always bad. Same with light energy. Light energy is not always good. So that yang energy, that masculine energy, that forceful energy is what's being seen, what you can actually see with your eyes. Got it? Okay, so I just wanted to start it off with that. And as we are reading, it is 4:44. For me, that means like protection, and go ahead, do your thing. There is you know, protection with you in this journey or whatever. Jumping into truth with the darkness. So with the dark, what I mean by that is when there is darkness, sometimes you have to just step out into the unknown. You know how to take risk, or the Fool card, taking risks, or like jumping out there with faith and trust and all that good stuff. So there is, I'm gonna go into that later. So jumping into truth in the dark is basically jumping out there, not necessarily into a rabbit hole, but jumping into the unknown, jumping into possibly mysticism, because a lot of people fear it, because there is a lot of truth in mysticism that most people fear, because a book says, according to what a person says, or a thing, or you know, their creator, God or whatever, says that you're not supposed to jump into that type of thing or whatever. That's pretty much what that is. People fear it because it's forbidden by whoever made that rule. I'm not religious bashing or anything like that, religion bashing or anything like that, or belief bashing or nothing like that. I'm just speaking what it is that I have learned and tuned into over the years, and please do not come in saying, oh, that's the devil in your ear and all that, because that is not necessarily the case. If that's the case, you know, all of us have devils, whether you want to believe it or not. All of us have a devil and all of us have an angel, you know, or you know, the whole little thing, the good God in us and the devil in us. We all have it, which is also a part of that yin and yang energy. I also have that light causes illusions most of the time. Not saying all the time. With these lights causing illusions, you have I know I'm gonna put it down here somewhere probably, and if I say it I'm gonna just skip over it, but I just have to explain this with this real quick. Now say you have the dark, right? You're in your yin energy, that yang energy, I mean that yin energy, and you have the light in the yin energy, right? So you have to trust that light is guiding you through the darkness. That is how I picked up on the energy of reading that when I was kind of going through it. So you have that light and the darkness guiding you through the darkness, guiding you through the truth, understanding what it is that was not there before, what is being revealed with the light, because yes, pretty much nothing escapes the light for the most part, but you can see in the darkness. Also, when you have that yang energy, the light energy, things that you can see, things that you know already, there is a darkness hidden in that light. So it is easy to cause illusions and bring about illusions and things like that, because that darkness is hiding behind the light. If you get where I'm going with that, please leave a like or a comment, a heart, something to let me know that you know you get it, okay? Or a yin and yang symbol, candy analogy on both sides and in the middle, okay? So the reason that what I mean by this is, say if you have there was, when I was doing a channeling session previous, like a couple months ago, there was this thing where I saw Earth. It was like one sphere, right? And then Earth was on one side, space was on one side, and then there was two roads in the middle going opposite directions. We know when you think of space, it goes up, right? When we think of Earth, it comes down, right? Earth side, there was space. There was a space road going down, and on the space side there was a road for Earth going up. So this is pretty much about balance as well. Still the same thing, yin yang energy. If you think about it, you're on Earth, okay? You have to stay grounded in order to be here, in order to survive and all that good stuff, right? And then you when you're too high in elevation, sometimes you have to come down and still be grounded, right? Hope that makes sense. Okay, I also wanted to add here that if you are not planted firmly into the ground, into Earth, that is also an indication that you are too high in elevation and you need to come down. But I also wanted to add that when you're too stuck into this world and too rooted into this world, sometimes you have to higher your vibration and higher your elevation as well. So that is the difference between going up into space with the Earth and coming down from space into the Earth and being grounded. I hope that makes sense. Again, please. With the candy analogy, now say if you have a piece of candy, and you know what, I don't even know if I should have wrote this out, but you know what, I'm gonna use veganism. I'm gonna use veganism as an example because I can't even remember everything I said about this candy analogy, to be honest. Say you have veganism, right? On the yang energy, you create, and this is not to bash light or dark, I'm just trying to bring in new perspectives on how to see both, because both is not good and both is not always bad. So we have this piece of chicken, right? The chicken is kind of, I'm not gonna use it. Say you have a piece of chicken, right? And this piece of chicken is so good. Like, it tastes so good. And I'm not full-blown vegan, by the way, so I do my own thing. I'm plant-based a lot of the times, but not all the time, okay? So you have a piece of chicken and it's supposed to be good and all, it tastes good and all this other stuff is supposed to be good for you, blah blah blah, so they say. But really, okay, so this is the light, the actual piece of chicken, and then you have all these hidden things that are in the chicken that possibly proves why we should not be eating this chicken, as far as, you know, high acidic levels. I'm no nutritionist, okay, no professional, but from the research and studies that I've seen throughout the years, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but high acidic levels, and the reason for it even being bad is partially because of the way that it might have been slaughtered in order for you to eat it. So you take on those emotions and those feelings. Shout out to Young Pharaoh, because that's where I got that from, and I thought about it. I'm like, okay, that resonates, that makes sense. So you eat this, you take on their feelings and their flesh, and, you know, everything that they've eaten, everything that they felt throughout their lifestyle, whatever they was thinking when they died, their sadnesses, their illness, whatever. Like, you take on all that, right? That's the hidden darkness within the light. There's bad and good, right? So then you have this vegan chicken, right? Which is the darkness. That light within the darkness is that it is vegan chicken. It looks like chicken, it might not taste like chicken, but guess what? It's leading you to a healthier lifestyle if you're doing it correctly. You know, some people, all vegans are not healthy. All vegans don't eat healthy. Pretty much. You can be vegan and not be healthy as well. So that's another light and darkness, or darkness and the light kind of thing. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense, because I am terrible at explaining stuff and I'm trying to get better at it. There are lies in the truth, and light because you can see it. What I'm saying is that there, like I said, with the seeing, there could be hidden things in the light or whatever, because you can't see that darkness because the light is overpowering it, right? So it's basically saying, like, it's easy to manipulate things. It's easy to bring about confusion and all this other stuff, because there is light blinding you, you know. And I'm just trying to open some ears and eyes and, you know, all that stuff, and some minds, because also when they say you die, and this is a whole nother video, but when they say you die and you're supposed to go to the light, just think about that for a minute with what I just said to you. Follow the light or whatever and all that good stuff. Could be good, could be bad. I don't know, your perspective. I don't judge, you know, based on, you know, opinions and thoughts and ideas and, you know, other perspectives or anything like that. But this is just a mind opener, get you thinking, get you going, or whatever. Easy to manipulate the truth within lies, because oh no, I signed out. Hold on one second. And I want to take forever. I'm jumping through my notes in my iCloud, and my phone is broke right now, so I have to use another phone. I had to put myself in another phone, and just kind of, yeah. So basically it's easy to manipulate things and make people see what you want them to see with the light, okay? Because it's what they can see. They don't understand it, they don't believe it, they don't, you know, if they can't see it, they don't believe it, or they feel some type of way or whatever. People fear the dark because you can't see ahead. Like I said earlier in the video, people fear the dark because you can't see what's ahead. You can't see it, you know? So like a lot of people lose faith in certain things because they can't see it. And a lot of people don't realize the whole ideology of spirituality is not what everybody's making it. So it's like people think because you're spiritual, you don't believe in you know, the source or God or the universe, whatever you resonate with as that creator, prime creator, whatever you call it. People don't realize it's the same thing. It's the common goal of having faith, whether that's having faith within yourself, because we all are part of God or part of the universe. So you have to have faith in yourself, you have to have faith in the universe, you have to have faith in God, you have to have faith in prime creator, the source, like I said, whatever you resonate with. So that darkness is that source energy, the void. Dark energy is the source, okay? Dark energy is the source. Light is the source too, but dark is that source. You go to source about questions that you need answered, right? Spirit is source. Spirit is dark energy, okay? Light energy is that source part of the things that you can see when it manifests, right? And that light within that darkness of source is what's guiding you, okay? That's spirit talking to you when you do your tarot cards, when you do your oracle cards, when you pray, or when you do your affirmations and manifestations and all that stuff, your mantras and all that stuff. You are doing that to the dark energy. You are putting it out there with your light energy, taking action and moving, you know, trying to see movement, allowing it to flow into movement. That dark source is what's listening to whatever that is, the universe, okay? Faith is actually that middle ground. Faith is actually also that middle ground in that sphere that I was talking about, with the earth on one side and space on the other side, and the road in between. The road in between is faith. I hope you get that. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say with this, because faith is that road in the middle connecting the two, you know, the two realms, earth and beyond, and even the lowers, because I mean, you know, what goes up must come down, as above so below, as within so without, all of that good stuff, okay? Yeah, I said the yin light is navigating you. I already said that. The yin light is navigating you through darkness and truth, balancing oneself, even though balance isn't the word for yin and yang. Balance is yin and yang, but it's not actually yin and yang. So it is very important to balance yourself, because it brings those two aspects together. I also wanted to say, because I just realized something, it just came in my mind again. And I just realized I've said this before, speaking. A lot of the stuff I speak with, you know, my fiance and whatnot about a lot of this stuff before it actually hits the internet, or before I actually tell it, because it's like, what's the point of holding all this information that I'm receiving? Why? The one self is yin and yang, okay? It's yin and yang. Everybody has that yin, everybody has that yang. Some people just have more yin, some people just have more yang. Some people are manipulative, you know, personality wise, talk a lot, lies a lot, stuff like that. And then some people are truly genuine. Some people are really about helping people. Some people are really about doing the right thing. Most of the time, those type of people that are genuine about doing what they do, they get either clowned or misused, laughed at for having a good heart and for actually speaking a truth that most people will not understand or care to understand or fear to understand. And then the people that are in the light, that are you know, more popular, more known, popular, you know, you get where I'm going with it. Those type of people are praised. So it's the same as the world, okay? Now, I said all this to say the yin yang is the one self in general, in total. What I was trying to say with this and how I was trying to explain it, I don't know if you've watched Charmed on Netflix, the new one, you know, with Macy and the new Charmed on Netflix. If you haven't, just go watch it. Recently, like a couple days ago actually, I was like, oh, that's exactly what I've been trying to say. So you know how Henry is the white lighter, right? Henry is the white lighter, and then he somehow got his dark lighter, somehow got a hold of him, and it goes to the story of how it even is a white lighter and a dark lighter. And I don't remember if they actually said that these you know, if they even knew about each other or not, but the white lighter and the dark lighter was split from the one person. Okay, also here I would like to insert, because I am getting the 1000 degree for this, because I'm being told that I am not sharing my full potential and a lot of things to the world right now, which I should be. So there's a video coming up about the Great Divide. It's almost somewhat similar to this, but it's still very different. But there is a video coming out for the Great Divide and all, so stay tuned for that. Look out for that. And yeah, which was Henry, and neither one of them felt whole. Neither one of them felt whole because they were split in their spirit. Their spirit was split in two. One white lighter and the one dark lighter. Yin energy, yang energy. Okay? You get where I'm going. You see how this, you know, connects. So anyway, I wanted to put that out there because that's definitely like something to think about as well. But I like I said, just a couple days ago I thought about it and I said something like the white lighters and the dark lighters, you know, your one self. You're not whole without that yin or that yang energy, and it has nothing to do with romance. It has nothing to do with romance, okay? And sometimes your soulmate is what completes you, and it could be that yin energy and that yang energy, but it's also not, because that yin and yang energy is that one you, that one person within you. Yin and yang is also like night and day, right? If you think about it, okay, night sounds like light, right? Night sounds like light. Night sounds like light, and day sounds like dark. To think that everything is reversed and everything is upside down, you know, because I don't know if you've also heard about the saying that life is really upside down. We just see it right side up. As above, so below. Still the same thing. And at night, it is dark. And then you have that light within the darkness, right? I forgot where I was going with that. Balancing the heart, mind, and body. Heart chakra, crown, and root working hand in hand instead of hand and hand. Root being so-called dark, crown being light, and the heart is the center. Balance of the heart, mind, and body. Heart chakra, crown, and root working hand in hand. Hand in hand, meaning hand in hand and not hand and hand. So they're working together and not just working. The root is being called dark for the most part because it's the grounding energy, or earth energy, or, you know, denser energy. Most times people think darkness is denser, so most time it is. And then light, as far as light being, light is in weight. Hi, it's me again. So I'm trying to break this down a little bit better for you guys to understand, other than just the light and the dark or balancing. Okay, so take the darkness, the unknown, the scary unknown, and you have this guiding light within it, which is that lighter energy, that lighter light. So as in weight is what I was trying to explain here. And then you have that blinding light with that dark, scary, manipulative, and hiding energy that is within that light. I hope that makes sense. I'm sorry if it don't. If it does, just please leave a question in the comment if you have questions, and I will gladly answer or make another video, however, whatever needs to be done. The light is being, the crown chakra is being the light, and the darkness, the heart is the intuition. The heart is the spirit mind, your intuition, your intentions, and feeling, like if you're feeling why, like the wise feeling, you know, it connects. All of this connects. The heart is the center, balance, focus of everything. I say this all the time. I don't know how much more I can say it. I mean, I can keep saying it. I can keep saying it until people understand what I mean, will understand it. The heart is the center, is the balance. And balancing and centering is two different things, okay? Withholding valuable information in that light. Okay, so the darkness being that yang, dark, bad energy. Okay, so we have the light energy, and that dot that's in the light energy is that bad dark energy. This light is hiding information or hiding things. You get where I'm going with this, Steve? You know, elites. So if you have all this knowledge and information, but you're keeping it hidden from others and things, right? The dark energy, that yin energy, guiding you through understanding and knowledge and occultism. Like occultism is just hidden knowledge, pretty much. It's not what a lot of people think it is. It's hidden knowledge. That light energy is that light within that darkness is actually the good light, because it's trying to get you to understand and see and focus and learn knowledge. Okay, so yin and yang within yin and yang. It's yin and yang within yin and yang. This is why yin and yang is so hard to explain, because it's so much that goes into it. It's yin and yang inside of yin and yang. So it's all the definition of yin and yang inside the yin and yang. So the yin and yang within the yin and yang is what we know it as, okay? But there's an outside force and focus and meaning for, you know, the whole retrospect of it all. Spirit showing a hot dog. This is how I was explaining as I was going through it. I just smell Chinese food. I don't know why, but I kind of know why. You know, yin and yang kind of stems from Chinese. It stems from the Chinese. I have to read it up again, you know, explain it better. But this is this basically comes from the ancient Chinese type of information. So I don't know if that's why I'm smelling it. So, and now something smells burnt. Anyway, so it's funny because I was about to read to you what I saw Spirit was showing me in my channeling. So Spirit showing a burnt hot dog on a grill. We all know just how terrible hot dogs really are, especially in recent times, under the microscope. I don't know if you guys have seen that video, and if you haven't, go check it out, of the hot dogs being under the microscope, okay? And the nasty and disgusting things that people saw in the hot dogs. So under the microscope, I can visibly see this hot dog until the fire burns it up until it's almost unrecognizable. This is the light blinding you into the dark while still in the light. Burnt, not charred. Yang. While some decide to leave this hot dog alone because they love it just fine burnt, some will begin to either scrape or peel off some of the burnt, revealing the surface on the hot dog at the core meat, exposing the flesh, since what's really burnt is the skin. Yin energy. Same can be applied to toast if you have the hot dog analogy. I don't know why I said that. When you're not paying attention, you tend to burn your food. Okay. Oh, that made sense. So that's basically what I was trying to get with all this. Now, if you didn't understand the burnt hot dog analogy, it's basically saying pay attention. When you're not paying attention to your food, it usually burns, right? So if you're not paying attention to knowledge, you can burn yourself with this blinding light. Like, don't only focus and keep your energy and your knowledge on this light energy that is actually blinding you and not doing any good, because you stare at a light too long. Look, any light actually, you stare at the light too long and it will literally blind you. Or it can be so bright and it blinds you just by looking at it. And you know, when it gets real bright and you're like, oh, you know, that kind of thing. Or when you're asleep and you wake up, you don't want all that light in your face, right? You don't want nobody pulling the curtains open all crazy and you know, it's just like, you know, I just woke up. You were in the dark. Now you're being blinded with light, okay? So, oh, hey again. So I also wanted to add here the idea of being birthed from darkness, right? From the dark into this blinding light, into what needs to be done, what you're supposed to do when you're alive, the majority, the traditional things, right? When you come into this world, you are expected to do certain things, and it's blinding you from you being able to actually see what it is that you want to do, or the truth about things, and the truth and authenticity about why you even came. And the shock value is what actually keeps you blinded and staying in the light, now causing you to have to fight and see and get through the light. The yin energy and that light within the yin energy is not blinding. It guides you and it shows you, whereas it's not just forcing light in your face. It's not just forcing that light in your face. Coming slowly from night into day. So the sun rises and the sun sets. So it comes in slowly, and then you slowly begin to open your eyes when you are ready to be awakened, right? So it's the same in the spiritual aspect of the whole woke situation, even though some people take it a little too far and be a little too drastic with it. But it's basically that is how I'm trying to explain it. Okay, it's taking its time with you, allowing you to understand as you go. It's being patient, paying attention so you don't burn yourself. Okay, I hope this video made sense. I hope that I covered everything. If not, you know, I will leave it in, you know, whatever. If not, you'll see it. and you probably already saw it because I'm sure I forgot something, like I always do. But like I said, I hope that you gained some understanding of yin and yang energy with this video. I hope that you liked it. I hope that some of this resonated with you. If not, it's fine as well. This is just my perspective and a new perspective and what I was being shown and what I was being told, and I just hope that I could help anybody, somebody. So please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.